If you have a job interview coming up soon, please make sure you watch this lesson. I am going to teach you how to answer two of the most difficult interview questions. Tell me about yourself and why should we hire you? Lots of candidates fail their interviews on these two questions. My name is Richard McMunn. I have been a hiring manager and recruitment expert for more than 30 years, and I am here to help you be successful. And just very quickly, please make sure you tell me the name of the position you are being interviewed for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. To begin with, let me teach you how to answer the question, tell me about yourself. Here are 3 very important tips for giving the perfect answer. Write these down. Tip number 1 is very, very important, and that is to make sure you practice your answer at least 3 times before your job interview. This is important because the hiring manager is going to assess your communication skills and your suitability for the role. Practice your answer by either sitting down in front of a friend or relative or even in front of a mirror. Don't forget, very soon I'm going to give you the perfect answer to the question, tell me about yourself, that you can write down and practice. Tip number 2, I strongly recommend you keep your answer to no longer than 60 seconds in duration. 1 minute long is all it needs to be. And tip number 3, again, is super important. And that is to make sure your answer is entirely professional. Keep your response professional. Do not talk about your hobbies or interests, family, personal problems, or what you get up to outside of work. So tip number 1, practice your answer 3 times. Tip number 2, keep it to 60 seconds long. And tip number 3, keep it entirely professional. Let me now teach you the perfect structure to use when answering the question, tell me about yourself. There are 4 things you must talk about in your answer to keep it 60 seconds long and professional. Write these down. The 4 things you are going to talk about when answering tell me about yourself stand for SEAT, S-E-A-T. And you can easily remember my SEAT structure for tell me about yourself because, of course, you will be sitting down on a seat at your job interview. S stands for the skills you have that match the job description. Before your job interview, quickly read the job description so you are aware of the skills needed in the position. E stands for, write this down, the experience you can bring to their company. If this is your first ever job role, change experience for educational background. A is a brilliant one. Again, please make sure you write this down. A stands for the achievements you have attained in your life so far. These tell the hiring manager you have a track record of success. And then you finish your answer with T. T stands for, again, write this down please, the type of person you are and what you are going to do in the role to have a positive impact. Make sure you use my SEAT structure when answering the question, tell me about yourself. Skills, experience or educational background, achievements, and the type of person you are. Let me now give you the perfect structured answer to the question, tell me about yourself, that you can write down and practice. Here it is.
Tell me about yourself. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I am a motivated, disciplined responsive and collaborative employee with the skills and qualities required to meet the role's demands. My experience in task completion, responding to challenging problems, and collaborating on important company projects means I can have an immediate impact in this position. I have a track record of achievement. In my last position, I was praised by my manager for my strong work ethic and for how I volunteered to help train new team members. If you hire me, I will be flexible in my job description and take full responsibility for my professional development to ensure I always give you a great return on my salary.
I am sure you will agree that was a fantastic answer. Let's now move on to the next most difficult interview question. Why should we hire you? This question usually comes up toward the end of a job interview. Remember this, the hiring manager is going to use your answer and the answers of the other candidates to decide which one person can add the most value in the role. Again, make sure you practice your answer and give the hiring manager reasons that make you stand out. Here's exactly how to give the best answer. When answering the question, why should we hire you? I recommend you remember my FIRE structure, F-I-R-E. When the hiring manager says to you, why should we hire you? Remember the word fire, because you are going to be on fire in the role. You are going to do brilliant things. Let me now tell you what each of these four things stands for. Write these down. F stands for fit. They should hire you because you are a brilliant fit for the role regarding your skills, knowledge, and experience. I stands for impact. You can come into the role and have an immediate and positive impact. R is a brilliant one. Make sure you write this down. They should hire you because you are results driven. You always set yourself goals to achieve that align with your team's and employers' objectives. And E, they should hire you because you always exceed expectations in your role. Make sure you use my FIRE structure when answering the question, why should we hire you? Let me now give you the perfect scripted answer that you can write down and practice before your interview to that question, why should we hire you? Here we go.
Why should we hire you? You should hire me because I am a great fit for this role regarding my skills, knowledge, and experience. This means I can come into the position, have an immediate impact, and I will require minimal supervision. You should also hire me because I am results driven. I always set myself goals to achieve that help my team and employer grow or improve. And finally, you should hire me because I will work hard to exceed expectations in the position. I understand that you are paying me a salary and I have a responsibility to give you a strong return.
Let me ask you a very quick question. Would you like me to write your interview answers for you based on your CV or resume, your experience, the role, and the company you are applying to work for? If the answer is yes, click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video and go through to my website, passmyinterview.com. I will write your answers for you, and the best thing about this service is there is no risk whatsoever to you. So you get hired or you pay nothing. That means if you hire me to write your answers, you use them, and you don't get offered the job, I will refund your payment. To get this service right now, click that link and go through to my website, passmyinterview.com. My name is Richard McMunn. I am incredibly passionate about helping people like you get hired. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a like, and also tell me the name of the job you are applying for in the comment section so I can give you some extra tips. Don't forget to use this service. You won't regret it. Have a great day.